Hey everyone and welcome back. So I'm doing a pickups video today. I was actually going to do one on my Vinegar Syndrome order that I got in, but there was actually a lot more that had come in from Vinegar Syndrome than I even realized. Aside from the new titles that I got from being a subscriber, obviously I picked up a couple more things. There was a lot more there than I realized, as well as some other orders, including some pre-orders have come in, and so, you know what, I'm just going to divide them up a little bit. So the Vinegar Syndrome one is actually going to be its own video, because honestly, there's enough here to qualify for its own video. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First up are two childhood favorites that I got so that I could have all three. There's a set I got a little while ago, and I was just missing these two. Now this one, I think I may have included another video. If so, I'm just going to mention it real quick, and that is indeed the Transformers box set, the original series. I can't remember if I included this in a previous video. If not, here it is. If it is, I just want to do that real quick. And then the other one is Thundercats, the complete series. I think I had season 1 before, so I'll probably go ahead and just sell the previous, that season, now that I have the whole series. And I think I mentioned before, I'm sort of, my plan is to have just a little setup to my childhood favorites, which have the Transformers, Thundercats, and Voltron. Next up are some Steelbooks that I got from Best Buy, I think. Best Buy and Target, and it's a mix here. So first up is 4K release of War of the Worlds. Get me to pick this one up, and then last time I was in Best Buy, it was actually on sale for a really good price, so I finally have this. Next up is new 4K release of The Sting. It was a really, really great film. I actually haven't seen it in a few years, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. And then the next two are some of the Alfred Hitchcock ones. First up is the Steelbook release of The Birds, using the original poster artwork, which is basically what sold me on this, is because it is using the original poster. And then finally, I'm sure this will surprise probably none of you, the Steelbook release of Psycho, and it does have the corrected disc with the original, with the correct audio. And by the way, I never did get my replacement from the 4-film set, even though I sent in several requests. Speaking of Steelbooks, this is one, I think this is a re-release, but this is the German Steelbook of Return of the Living Dead. The reason why I got this, I just love Return of the Living Dead, so I don't mind having a couple copies of it. As some of you might know, the US release, both the MGM Blu-ray as well as the Scream Factory Blu-ray, it's missing some of the songs. Now, I know on the Scream Factory release, I think they were able to clear all the songs with the exception of one. But this one does have the full version. This is kind of one of the main reasons why I got it as well. Next up is an import, at least for me, from the company Imprint, and that is the comedy Let It Ride. Not sure how many of you actually know this film. It's kind of one of those films that sort of came and went like many years ago, sort of what I call a hidden gem. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Richard Dreyfuss plays a guy who's sort of down on his luck, and he's constantly betting on horse racing, and then he sort of makes a wish that he could just have just one day where his luck can turn around, and it sort of starts to happen. I don't know, I just get a kick out of it. So and it hasn't been released on Blu-ray here in the States, so I saw this up for sale and decided to grab it. And then the next three are some box sets. First one I got in is from Ronin Flicks. This actually has been out for a while, but it finally went on sale. So when I get it out of the box, or you just take the box apart. And that is the box set of I Spit on Your Grave. And this comes with obviously the original film, which has been remastered, as well as I think the newest sequel, I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, as well as I think a documentary growing up with I Spit on Your Grave. This one on sale at Ronin Flicks, and did come with a little magnet, which is nice, of the poster artwork. And it came with two posters. One of them, I believe, is the cover of the newer sequel right there, and on the back it has their new artwork for the first film. And then the other one, the original one-sheet artwork, which I believe the rumor goes is that that is actually a very young Demi Moore who had actually posed for this. I don't know if that's ever been confirmed or not. I'll just say yes. Why not? Two more box sets. The next one is the new 4K release of Django, which came out from Arrow, and this is the limited edition version. And yes, you may notice that the HDR sticker is upside down. And this has been a little bit of a tumultuous, I know, release because they kept running into rights issues with Blue Underground. I believe they actually got that ironed out and they were able to, I think, strike a deal with Blue Underground, so which is why this has been able to come out. I know I think they just announced a standard release too, which also should be a lot cheaper for those of you who don't want to spend the prices for some of the limited versions. And it does come with Django in 4K, and it also comes with on just Blu-ray only. Texas Adios. And then finally the big one, which has been hard to get apparently, and that is the Indiana Jones collection in 4K. And this is the Best Buy Steelbook version. You can see them all right there, and just there's the back of it real quick, and the other side with the title. And I've not opened this yet, so I'm going to open it right now actually. Let's take a look. So for some reason the standard edition got delayed or something. There seems like nobody has the standard edition. I don't know if there was a shipping problem, manufacturing delay, or what. But then Best Buy still got in their Steelbooks, and luckily one of the Best Buys not too far from me got them in. So let's take a look at them real quick. Here's my favorite, Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's the front of the Steelbook. There's the back with the Ark. And this is the one I plan on hopefully watching this evening, actually. This is actually one of my favorite films. And next up, Temple of Doom. And there's the back with the Shankara stones. And next up is The Last Crusade. And there's the back with the Grail. And then finally, there's Crystal Skull. There's the front of the Steelbook. And there's the back, obviously, with the Crystal Skull. Oh, now each one does actually... All right, give me 1 second here. Each one actually has some nice artwork on the inside. So we'll go backwards, since I just noticed it now. So here's the inside of Crystal Skull, which you can see right there. It's actually some nice artwork. Probably better than the film. Here is Last Crusade. Ooh, I like this one. Here's Last Crusade. That is really nice artwork. I like that. Temple of Doom. Right there again. Amazing artwork. I love the artwork on the inside of these. Actually like it better than what's on the outside of these. Ooh, Dirty Disc. Figures it's not my favorite one. And then finally, here is the one for Raiders of the Lost Ark, which again, very nice. Although I kind of wish the Ark was somewhere on this one. Minor gripe. Otherwise, I love the artwork. Very, very happy to have these. As I mentioned before, I'm just a huge Indiana Jones film. Raiders of the Lost Ark is actually one of my favorite films. And I've actually been wanting to watch Raiders for a while now. But, you know, when this got announced, I was like, all right, I'm going to wait for this. I feel like I've been waiting forever. So definitely excited to check that out. So that's it for this video. I will do a separate one for the Vinegar Syndrome one, since there was, again, a lot more than I expected. But definitely let me know if you've picked up anything. And also let me know if you lucked out on getting the Indiana Jones films, since at least as of this recording, they seem to be a little hard to get. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.